2025 US Citizenship Questions, English and Chinese. Study fast. Let's begin. Pause between items to practice. Answers will be spoken clearly. Good luck. Question 1. What is the supreme law of the land? Answer: the Constitution. Question 2. What does the Constitution do? Answer: sets up the government, defines the government, protects rights. Question 3. The first 3 words of the Constitution. What are they? Answer: we the people. Question 4. What is an amendment? Answer: a change or addition to the Constitution. Question 5. First 10 amendments. What do we call them? Answer: the Bill of Rights. Question 6. One right from the First Amendment? Answer: speech, religion, assembly, press, petition the government. Question 7. How many amendments? Answer: 27. Question 8. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Answer: announced and declared our independence from Great Britain. Question 9. 2 rights in the Declaration? Answer: life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Question 10. What is freedom of religion? Answer: you can practice any religion, or not. Question 11. The U.S. economic system? Answer: capitalist market economy. Question 12. What is the rule of law? Answer: everyone must follow the law. Leaders in government? No one is above the law. Question 13. Name a branch of government. Answer: Congress, legislative, president, executive, the courts, judicial. Question 14. What stops one branch becoming too powerful? Answer: checks and balances, separation of powers. Question 15. Who is in charge of the executive branch? Answer: the president. Question 16. Who makes federal laws? Answer: Congress, the Senate and House. Question 17. 2 parts of Congress. Answer: the Senate and House of Representatives. Question 18. How many U.S. senators? Answer: 100. Question 19. Senator term length. Answer: 6 years. Question 20. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answer: answers vary. Question 21. How many voting members in the House? Answer: 435. Question 22. U.S. representative term. Answer: 2 years. Question 23. Name your U.S. representative. Answer: answers vary. Question 24. Who does a U.S. senator represent? Answer: all people of the state. Question 25. Why do some states have more representatives? Answer: because of population. Question 26. We elect a president for how many years? Answer: 4. Question 27. In what month do we vote for president? Answer: November. Question 28. Name of the president now. Answer: Donald Trump. Question 29. Vice president now. Answer: J.D. Vance. Question 30. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? Answer: the vice president. Question 31. If both president and vice president can't serve, who becomes president? Answer: the Speaker of the House. Question 32. Who is commander-in-chief? Answer: the president. Question 33. Who signs bills to become laws? Answer: the president. Question 34. Who vetoes bills? Answer: the president. Question 35. What does the cabinet do? Answer: advises the president. Question 36. 2 cabinet-level positions. Answer: Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, also Attorney General, Vice President, and others. Question 37. What does the judicial branch do? Answer: reviews and explains laws, resolves disputes, decides constitutionality. Question 38. Highest court? Answer: the Supreme Court. Question 39. How many justices? Answer: 9. Question 40. Chief Justice now? Answer: John Roberts. Question 41. One federal power? Answer: print money, declare war, create an army, make treaties. Question 42. One power of the states? Answer: provide schooling, police, fire departments, driver's licenses, zoning. Question 43. Who is the governor now? Answer: answers vary. Question 44. What is the capital of your state? Answer: answers vary. Question 45. 2 major political parties? Answer: Democratic and Republican. Question 46 and 47. For current party and speaker names, visit uscis.gov/citizenship/test updates. Question 48. 4 amendments about who can vote. Describe one. Answer: citizens 18 and older can vote. No poll tax. Citizens of any sex or race can vote. Question 49. One responsibility only for citizens. Answer: serve on a jury, vote in a federal election. Question 50. One right only for citizens. Answer: vote in federal elections, run for federal office. Question 51. 2 rights of everyone. Answer: freedom of speech, expression, assembly, petition, religion, and the right to bear arms. Question 52. What do we show loyalty to in the pledge? Answer: the United States and the flag. Question 53. One promise when becoming a citizen? Answer: give up loyalty to other countries, defend the Constitution, obey laws, serve if needed. Question 54. How old to vote for president? Answer, 18 and older. Question 55. 2 ways Americans can participate. Answer, vote, join a party or civic group, help a campaign, contact officials. Question 56. Last day to send federal income tax forms. Answer, April 15th. Question 57. When must men register for the Selective Service? Answer, at age 18 between 18 and 26. Question 58. One reason colonists came? Answer, freedom, political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity. Question 59. Who lived here before Europeans? Answer, American Indians, Native Americans. Question 60. What group was taken as slaves? Answer, Africans, people from Africa. Question 61. Why did colonists fight the British? Answer, high taxes, quartering troops, lack of self-government. Question 62. Who wrote the Declaration? Answer, Thomas Jefferson. Question 63. When adopted? Answer, July 4, 1776. Question 64. Name 3 original states. Answer, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Question 65. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? Answer, the Constitution was written. Question 66. When written? Answer, 1787. Question 67. Name a Federalist Papers writer. Answer, James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay. Question 68. One thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Answer, diplomat, first postmaster general, Poor Richard's Almanac, free libraries. Question 69. Who is the father of our country? Answer, George Washington. Question 70. Who was the first president? Answer, George Washington. Question 71. Territory bought from France in 1803? Answer, the Louisiana Territory. Question 72. Name one 1800s war. Answer, War of 1812, Mexican-American War, Civil War, Spanish-American War. Question 73. U.S. War between North and South. Answer, the Civil War. Question 74. One problem that led to the Civil War. Answer, slavery, economic reasons, states' rights. Question 75. One important thing Abraham Lincoln did. Answer, freed the slaves, led during the Civil War, preserved the Union. Question 76. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Answer, freed slaves in the Confederacy. Question 77. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Answer, fought for women's rights and civil rights. Question 78. Name one 1900s war fought by the U.S. Answer, World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Gulf War. Question 79. President during World War I. Answer, Woodrow Wilson. Question 80. President during Great Depression and World War II. Answer, Franklin Roosevelt. Question 81. Who did the U.S. fight in World War II? Answer, Japan, Germany, and Italy. Question 82. Before President Eisenhower was a general in what war? Answer, World War II. Question 83. Main concern during the Cold War? Answer, communism. Question 84. Movement to end racial discrimination? Answer, the Civil Rights Movement. Question 85. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Answer, fought for civil rights and equality. Question 86. What major event happened on September 11, 2001? Answer, terrorist attacks on the United States. Question 87. Name one American Indian tribe. Answer, Cherokee, Navajo, Sioux, Chippewa, Choctaw, Pueblo, Apache, and others. Question 88. One of the 2 longest rivers. Answer, Missouri or Mississippi. Question 89. Ocean on the west coast. Answer, Pacific. Question 90. Ocean on the east coast. Answer, Atlantic. Question 91. Name one U.S. territory. Answer, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands. Question 92. Name one state that borders Canada. Answer, Maine, New York, Michigan, Washington, Alaska, and others. Question 93. Name a state that borders Mexico. Answer, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. Question 94. Capital of the United States. Answer, Washington, D.C. Question 95. Where is the Statue of Liberty? Answer, New York Harbor, Liberty Island, near New York City. Question 96. Why 13 stripes on the flag? Answer, for the 13 original colonies. Question 97. Why 50 stars? Answer, 1 star for each state. There are 50 states. Question 98. Name of the national anthem. Answer, the Star-Spangled Banner. Question 99. When is Independence Day? Answer, July 4th. Question 100. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Answer, New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and others. Study regularly, use uscis.gov for official updates, and good luck on your citizenship test. Subscribe for more practice videos.